Hey everybody, welcome back to Skyblock Survival on the Fadecloud server. Ladies and gentlemen, this is episode number 2, and I have a few updates for you since the last episode. So as you can see behind me, I've been trying to work on a few things here or there on this island. I haven't done too much though. As you see, this just grew, so we can go ahead and take that off and place you there. These haven't grown. Guess they're just taking a long time to grow. A few cactus have grown. Just trying to mess with things here and there. I've got cows over here to slay. By the way, this YouTube sword, amazing for killing cows. It has looting and fire aspect, which is super awesome, so very happy to have that. But I've also been doing a few other things. Later on, probably right after this, I'll show you guys what I've done in a creative world and kind of the plan I have for this island going forward. But before I do that, though, I want to kind of explain what happened with the poll from last episode. As you guys probably remember, I had a poll about whether or not I should use /fly or not, and the result was about what I expected. About 3/4 of you guys said to use /fly. So I will be using /fly in this series. I know that there were some complaints about, hey, it's a skyblock and you really shouldn't be doing that technically in a skyblock world, but this isn't completely vanilla like I said last episode. There are some plugins and stuff to make things a lot more fun in my opinion. So that's something I kind of want to take advantage of this season and in this series and whatnot. So that should hopefully be pretty cool moving forward. So hopefully you guys saw that poll on screen. I don't know. I don't know if I actually put it up or not. So hopefully I did. But guys, in today's episode, like I said earlier, the majority or the main point I want to get across in today's episode is what we're gonna do for this main spawn island right here, because I've kind of that grew. I kind of went ahead off camera in a creative world and decided to sort of make an island and see what happens, and it turned out pretty well. So guys, I think while I go ahead and do some more tree chopping, and different things around this island to get things ready, I think I'll go ahead and hop over to a creative world and I'll show you guys exactly what I came up with. So without further ado, let's get on into the episode. So over here in the creative world that I've made for the Skyblock series, this is what I came up with for a center island. So essentially what will happen, the spawn point will be right here. This is where people sort of pop in. They're like, oh cool, look at all this stuff. Walk down here, probably goes over to some other thing over here. These are the 4 different pathways. And this is sort of the design I came up with. I'm using smooth stone, I'm using oak, I'm using birch, I'm using all kinds of cool stuff here where this glass is in these 4 corners. That's where I hope to have beacons one day. We'll see if that comes into fruition. But as you can also sort of see over here, there's a big focus on iron and gold. As some of you guys know, placing these sort of blocks around your island helps make the island level much higher than if you just placed a bunch of oak and stone and whatnot. It has a higher value, I believe, something like that. And I think works pretty darn well for this sort of island. And this is what I think would be a pretty cool little spawn point where you first spawn into the island, or the original island, and sort of look around and do a few things. This is another island design I came up with. What I kind of want to have happen is have little floaty islands, like I said last episode. A few like little floaty islands here and there. Maybe not the main ones, just stuff with some aesthetic stuff on it. Maybe a tower or something, I don't know. And this is sort of the island design that I came up with. It's got a bunch of grass right here. And the key part, though, of this island is down here. As you can see, it moves from dirt down to stone. And mixed into the dirt and stone is gold. I think having gold as sort of this aesthetic block on the outside of an island looks pretty good, I think. And I really like how it, number one, helps the island level. And number 2, looks pretty cool. Another thing, I didn't actually... If we do this, I hadn't actually tried this yet, but I was thinking we could do something like that, right? And do something like that. These little like bits and pieces of cobble wall as well. Something like there, and there, and there, and there. Just little bits of cobble wall here and there. It's sort of sticking out. Sort of add some depth in some places. Put one there. You know, just here and there. Little places. I think would actually add a whole heck of a lot to this area. And yeah, I think we might actually, yeah, I like that a lot better. I think that will kind of help with the shape of the island a lot more. And also being in /fly, as you can see, does help out a lot with that, sort of going around and fine-tuning things on these little islands and whatnot. So this is sort of the plan, and obviously it's not going to be the same height as this. this little main island and these little islands aren't going to be the same height. They're going to be varying heights, maybe with a few rope bridges or whatnot from here to there to everywhere. So I think in the end, those are going to be pretty cool. I haven't come up with designs for like other main islands, for instance, where we're going to have like huge farms and stuff. We might start with a basic design like this and sort of branch out and add some of those colors over here and whatnot. So that's sort of the goal. That's what I came up with. I think at the end of the day, this is going to serve us pretty well. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this. What do you guys think about using regular smooth stone as a building block? That's not something that you normally see, but I think it adds a lot. I think it really does. It does something for this little island. I think this thing's gonna be pretty cool when it's finished. And of course, we need birch, which is gonna be a bit of an issue at the very beginning. So it might just be straight oak from the very start, where all the birch is. But I hope to add some birch, add a little bit of color to this area, and really help out with the build in general. So let me go ahead, guys, head over back to our island, get some materials together, and then I can get started on working on this island. So without further ado, guys, let's get on with the island building. Alrighty, and we are ready to go for today. As you can see over here, guys, though, cactus and sugarcane, they've been growing a little bit. We have 4 cactus now. We actually have 13 sugarcane now? That's pretty good. That's not too shabby. And as you can see over here, I've done a little bit of work in between clips getting things set up. I've already set our home to right here, where this gold block is. And I've started setting some things up over here. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get things started over here. I have, I think, all the supplies that we're going to need for this island. We may need a few more. But hopefully the color scheme works with you guys, and hopefully things work out in the end. So let's go ahead, place a few things down. We got some chiseled going on right here. Love chiseled. I kind of debated whether or not I wanted to use chiseled here or not, but I went with it, so we're going with it. Let me actually grab some of these as well. Let's just grab all that. Let's just grab all these stairs so we can start with the roof. But I guess we'll get with the roof in just a minute. Let's go ahead, finish the stone slabs, and get things going on the side here. So iron block, I think, is going to be next. Jeez, that makes a sound. I guess it's an anvil or something. I don't know anything about that, but apparently it's like an anvil or something. I don't know. I have no idea. I actually want to do this very quickly. Gives me a better idea of the size of the roof over here. Looks good to me. Now we have the main floor. I want to do the floor first before doing really anything else, specifically because it'll give us a good foundation to sort of walk around on, even if we don't get the roof done right away. So let's go ahead and build these out. Mostly oak, like I said before. No birch going on over here just yet. But once we do get some more birch in the future, you can be sure that we'll definitely be mixing that in here and there. Birch is one of those blocks. A lot of people don't like it. If you guys don't know, a lot of builders don't like birch. And I sort of get it. It's a block that's really hard to use. The texture of birch is kind of difficult to get into a rhythm with, but at the end of the day, I feel like birch is an incredibly underrated block. And I've said this many times over the years. This is nothing new. But I feel like it can be used in a lot of great instances, and I really hope we can get to use it in this series as well. So let's go ahead, get a few more things going. As you can see, this design is the exact same as we had in the creative world. It's basically all I'm doing. Now, a lot of people also kind of question why I would use a creative world when I can just fly around in this world, and I have basically unlimited resources to an extent. The reason I use creative is to kind of bounce ideas off of people. I'm typically not the greatest at coming up with ideas on my own. Aw, dang it. That's going to go cobblestone, isn't it? Yep. I'm not typically the greatest at coming up with ideas on the fly, so having some sort of creative world has been a big help for me in kind of solidifying ideas before you guys see them. And if you are a YouTuber, if you are someone who creates content, or if you're just a regular viewer and want to add something a little bit extra, I guess have a little bit more professional builds in some ways, I highly recommend using a creative world to the fullest extent. It helps out a lot with build planning, and at the end of the day, I think you'll see that you'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy it. Do some of that, I think. So we're gonna add some stone brick on this side as well. Stone brick, stone brick, looking good. Here's a lot of my issue. Placing stairs in the sky is kind of difficult because you have to get it oriented correctly. There's no real ground to go off of, so you're sort of on your own. It could be quite difficult, but I think we're not doing too bad of a job over here. Not too bad at all. And I'm really liking how the gold's sticking out. That's kind of one of the main prefaces of this build, was to have this gold stick out over here, and I'm really liking how it's turning out. So that's looking pretty darn good. I'll actually place you there, but what we need over here, actually keep you. We need you. There we go. So nice little step up right there, looking good. We need more stone coming up over here. Is that supposed to be stone? Did I do this right? No. No, that's supposed to be you. Sometimes I'm good at building. Sometimes I know things. Occasionally. Perhaps. Moving right along, things are looking pretty good so far. If we actually extend you out here. Extend. Whoa. Yes, right here. Okay. Thought I was missing a block for a second there. I'm really liking how the stone is sort of messing. Something like that. I can't talk. with the surroundings around here. It's coming together exactly as I wanted. And I'm really looking forward to using this a little bit more. We actually need more stone slabs, believe it or not. I didn't think we would need any more of these, but I guess we do. So grab you. That should be enough, actually. That should be plenty. So we can get this thing done. All right, which side were we on? This side. Beautiful, looking good. Stone brick. I think we need, yeah, we need more stone slabs. We need a lot more stone slabs. That's a bummer. Let's go make some more. I seriously underestimated the number of stone slabs that we're using here. So let's just grab you. I think we should have enough stone. Maybe I should start cooking up some cobblestone. I don't know, but I think we're doing all right for now. So let's add you. Let's add, oh, we can't, no, we can't. Can we add you? Aha. See, I know. Ooh, baby. We almost fell off. Oh boy. That would not have been good. That would not have been good at all. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. We've got ourselves oak. Aw, well, you're gone. I'm not going for you. Looking good, looking good. Looking very good so far. I'm liking it a lot. We're almost done, guys. So close. We just have this little bit over here to do. Do that, I believe. And that. Awesome. Add a little bit more oak. And a little bit more of you and you. And I think that's done. The floor at least is done. We need to grab some fences, I think, for right here. Yeah, we need some fences. But I want to now get onto the roof. The roof's a bit of a challenge, I think. I tried something a little bit different here that I don't normally do. So that's why it's a bit of a challenge for me. So we're gonna give this a shot and see if I actually like how this turns out. Now we can add the final bits here. As you can see. Oh. Do we have just enough? Or did that just get vaporized? Did that stair just get vaporized? I think, yeah, I think it was vaporized. All right, let's go grab another. Ooh, no, we have it in our inventory. What just happened? Maybe I'm just blind. That's very possible. I mean, I went and put it past myself to be such a thing, but that's okay. So we do need, I don't think we have enough. You know what? We'll just use some oaks. Do we have oak slabs in here? Yeah, we do. I think we'll just use oak slabs for the top for now. I don't think I have all of the stone that I want. We need to set up our cobblestone generator, I think, again. Although that may not look too bad. We do want stone brick right here. I don't think I have any more, unless I have some cobble. Do I have yes, I do. Yes, I do. There we go. We'll smelt some of that up, and that way we can get a few. We'll have just an. Oh, actually, no, we'll have enough for the slabs. Never mind. I mean, I can still use that cobble, but we'll just go ahead and place this on here. Like that, like that, like that, and like that. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is pretty much done. We just have some, if we grab you, we grab you. Got ourselves some oak fences. Ha! Place you here. I want these to be birch eventually, but oak will do just fine for now. We'll be fine moving forward. Grab you, you. If I can place that, and you. Just add some other things on the side. So I'm not really sure how to light up the sides here, so we're just gonna put some torches right here for now. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the center island. Looking pretty good, right? It looks weird with all this other stuff around it, but I think at the end of the day, when we're done with that and when this island's done, we're gonna love it. And hopefully you guys love it too. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think of it, because I think it's gonna work pretty well for us. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and sort of connect some things up. Hopefully get some grinding done over here as well, so we can get some challenges done today as well. Then I'll go ahead and bring you guys back when I've made some progress. There are 12 cows, jeez. Oh my goodness. What in the world? Hold on. I need to put this stuff away. We just got a trade request from a player on the server. If that's you, if you are that person, put your name down in the comments. That's the only trade I'm going to accept, but thank you for all the gold. I guess someone knew that I was going to be using a lot of gold. What in the world? That's crazy. Thank you. I think it's dank memes or something like that. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Thank you so much for the gold. That's crazy. All right, back to doing some stuff over here at the island. First things first, we have 21 paper. And you know what that means? Yeah, give me that clay. That's pretty cool. All right, so how many more challenges do we actually need before we can move on to the next ones? We need 3 more. So we need probably the dye maker. That's the one I definitely want to get. Bread maker would be nice. And then one of these two, I'm not really sure. Usually seed bank is easier, I think, but we actually might be able to get a mushroom farm up and running. I've never actually made a mushroom farm, believe it or not. In all the years I've been playing this game, I've never made a mushroom farm. That's pretty interesting. But guys, as you can see, I've done a thing. I've done some things around here. We've got a lot of things going on. We've got the cactus growing as usual, looking pretty good. Then I made a little bit of a test island. This is a super small island over here. But this is sort of what I wanted. In between like all of this stuff, this is going to be the main, I guess, theme, color scheme, if you will, for most of the main islands. But in between those, dotted here and there, I thought maybe mini islands like this, or maybe even bigger islands that are sort of like this would be pretty cool. This, like I said, is just a test. Got a few cobblestone walls, got a little bit of a rock formation going on here, a few gold blocks built in here. Not too shabby. Pretty much a simple test island that I think turned out all right. I'm not the happiest with it. I think it could do with some improvements. It's kind of lopsided on this side and all kinds of weird things, but it looks pretty good, right? It's not bad. It's not too bad. It's not terrible, hopefully. What do you guys think? Let me know it down in the comments. But I think that this looks pretty all right, and if we add a few of these here and there, just as little aesthetic things around the island, it'll make things look a whole lot better, and I'm really happy about that. And we just got a skill in herbalism. Thank you, game. I appreciate you so much for recognizing how much I love to farm. But anyways, guys, I think that's actually going to wrap things up for today. We built this little island. We got that little test island going. We got some things going. We got a challenge done. Got a few things done, guys. So, guys, if you did enjoy today's video, go ahead, smash that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel if you're new and are not already subscribed. I know it's been a little bit since this last episode, but hopefully these things will get back to normal. We'll get on a regular schedule pretty darn soon. Oh yeah, and we have $1 million now. I feel rich. I feel very, very rich. Anyways, guys, take care, and I'll see you later. That was the most random end to an episode ever.